This is IECE Group Network, and you are watching Saurabh Mishra Notes Podcast.
Hello and welcome to Saurabh Mishra Notes. You are listening Expert Talk with Saurabh Mishra. Expert Talk is the show where we call experts from different fields so you can learn something new from their journey. Our today's guest is Kapil Dev. He is the expert into the field of marketing and market research. Marketing is the activity, a set of institutions and process for creating, communicating, delivering and exchanging offering that have increased value of customers, clients, partners and society at large. Modern marketing began at 1950s when people started more than just print media to endorse a product as television, and soon internet entered households. Marketers could conduct entire campaigns across multiple platforms, and as you might expect from the last 70 years, marketers have become increasingly important to fine-tuning how a business sells a product to consumers to optimize success. The fundamental purpose of marketing is to attract customers to your brand through attract consumers to your product through messaging. Ideally that messaging will helpful and educational to your target audience so you can convert consumers into leads. In today's episode, you will learn basics of marketing. So the agenda of the day is what is marketing, difference between sales and marketing, what is digital marketing and SEO, what are the challenges comes into the field of marketing and how you can overcome. Hello Kapil, welcome to Expert Talk.
Thank you, Saurabh. Thanks for inviting me here.
So Kapil, you are working in marketing industry past many years. So our viewers wants to know what is your journey?
Uh-huh. Sure. So I started my career long back in 2013. So it's been, 13 years of experience since then, and I am still in digital marketing field. So that time, I completed my MBA in marketing major, and I wanted to get into marketing. And within marketing, I was very much excited about this digital marketing. So I was looking opportunities in digital marketing. So I got, one opportunity, a small organization, but I saw, learning opportunity there. That's why I chose that organization. And I used to do search engine optimization there. I spent, 1 year there. Then I decided, to move on because I just wanted to learn more because in first 3 years I had very clear target in my mind. I need to, learn more in this field because this field is again huge. So I just didn't want myself to be very much limited to SEO thing because when we talk about digital marketing, it is not just SEO. There are multiple other aspects as well. So then I changed my organization. Then I got into performance marketing thing. So from there I got to know about Yahoo marketing, Google marketing, and Facebook marketing. That's how I started there. And after that I thought of starting something of my own. So I started my startup. So it was basically a digital marketing institute. So we had our office in Nehru Place, Delhi. So we used to give training to freshers and professionals who are having 1 or 2 years of experience and who wanted to come into this field. I tried that startup for 1 year, and within that 1 year I also started working with few organizations and I helped them set up their digital campaigns. So startup was doing better, but there were certain difficulties and we were not able to scale that up. So again, after 1.5 year, I had to come back again in job. I got good opportunity with Ask Me Group. So Ask Me is not operational now, but I got the opportunity there. So they were entering So I got this opportunity was really good for me, and I got very much exposure in that company. Uh, why I would say that was a good opportunity for me, because at that time Google was having partnership with 6 other companies who were their marketing partners for their Google AdWords product, and this company also entered into the partnership with Google. So this company was the 6th one, I think, and they were looking for a certified Google professional, and I was one of them. So uh, company thought like I can be the right fit for the organization, so they chose me, and this is how I got the chance to work with AskMe. So AskMe's name was basically Get It at that time. So you must have heard the name of Yellow Pages.
Yes, very much.
That diary, you must have found that diary in hotel rooms, right?
Yes.
So that was a very old company. So company was transforming itself from print to digital, and company's presence was very good. So company was present in 36 cities in the country, and you would be surprised to know that company was so prominent that there is a bus station in Chennai with the name Yellow Pages.
Oh.
So it was having very good brand name at that time, and company was trying to transform itself. So at that time I got the chance to visit, I think, almost all the cities where company was operational. So I used to go in cities and train them, and I also set up internal team who can fulfill these orders. I also worked very closely with Google also. So this was very exciting. So I spent three years there for that. So I started working with Wave Group. In Wave Group, again, I was taking care of their 2-3 verticals. One major one was real estate. Because I was working in real estate, so I got the chance to work with housing.com. So I started housing, in 2016, and I worked there for 3 years. So there I would say that is the organization where again I learned a lot. Why I'm focusing more on learning bit, because it can be it can be relevant to viewers who will be viewing this talk, because learning is very important in this. So in that organization, along with marketing, I was also responsible for strategy and growth. So that was the additional bit. And then I came back to Noida, my native place. So currently I am working with Calkine. So this is an equity research firm, and here our services, we provide services in Australia, UK, NG, and Canada market. So this was a little exciting to me, because before that I didn't got the chance to work in international markets. So now I am currently working here and heading marketing vertical for the organization. So from starting from a SEO bit, now I'm taking care of marketing vertical completely. So this is how my journey has been.
So why marketing? Why you choose marketing, not any other field? What was the reason?
See, marketing is not very much limited to any other specific industry or area. So if there is a company, of course, that will go out and sell its products, and to sell products, marketing is also necessary. So scope is very wide. This is one reason why I chose marketing. Second, as I mentioned earlier, digital marketing, this was very exciting to me, because this was the buzzword, and everyone is moving from traditional ways of marketing to digital marketing. So that's what that's what encouraged me to move into this field. And I was hearing the story of Yahoo at that time, and Google was also picking up, but now Yahoo is out of picture and Google has taken that space. Facebook started then, and now where is Facebook today? So this is these are the reasons I came into marketing. And if you talk about career in terms of money also, it is also very much rewarding.
Yeah, great to know. You learned a lot. As per our show taglines also, our show tagline is, if you stop learning, you stop winning. So yes, it's good to know you learned a lot on this field. And one more thing which I want to know is, every field having their own challenges. So how you overcome with your challenges?
See, challenges can be of many kinds. So if you are in the organization, there can be multiple challenges. There can be challenges work related. So this is the kind of field, ever changing field. You need to keep yourself updated. You should be aware what's happening around and what new technologies are coming in. So that is one part. So if you are on top of that, those challenges, might not come in the field. And you should also be in touch with all other peers who are in the market. So then you get to know with your network what is coming out, what is working, what is not working on, and all that. So this is one thing. Second thing is how to keep yourself within the organization, right? So that is, I would call that people aspect, people skills. So there, I think most important thing is how you communicate within the organization and how calm you can keep yourself. That is the key. And figuring out the root cause and working on that, rather than entangling yourself in different things and getting into office politics. So that is the worst thing. So you can, keep yourself away from that. Just focus on your area, find out the root cause, try to resolve the root cause. That's it. And and that's it. And to grow in the organization, there is one important thing which I have followed, and I would recommend to other fellows also, that keep one level up. So you also need to see what your manager is doing, what are the specific KRAs, and keep yourself ready for that.
Okay. So how you motivate yourself when challenges comes?
See, motivation truly comes from within, and so why? So somehow I am in the right field. So I have not seen moment of dullness, but there are certain areas where you do not get results, desired results. So that time, that is the kind of motivation. If results are not coming through, that also gives me motivation. Why results are not coming through? Rather than being demotivated, finding out the root cause, that zeal, figure out the issue and resolve that. So that is the kind of motivation I have had. And for motivation, so what I do is I basically listen to certain music, motivational music, and that actually cheers me up. So that's what I do.
Any specific song, any movie which you like to motivate yourself?
There are multiple songs, but one song which I like is Ruk Jana Nahi.
Oh,
Tu Kahin Haar Ke. So that's a song I like.
Okay, good. And who is your role model?
See, when it comes to marketing, there are many people, but I would name only two here. One is Steve Jobs. Why I like Steve Jobs is his brand was so strong, and his design understanding and marketing was awesome. So he was a kind of visionary. So that is one aspect I love about Steve Jobs. Second person I love is Elon Musk.
Oh.
With the speed he is going, that is amazing, that is brilliant. And the focus on innovation, focus on product, very, very focused guy. So I was reading an interview. So he said, I do not spend time with finance people. I spend maximum time with product people.
Yes.
So he is a new age entrepreneur. So that's what I like about him. So if you are focusing on something which customers want, of course you will have a good outcome. So that is something which I like in Elon Musk.
Wonderful.
So do you believe on this philosophy like customer is king, cash is God?
Yep, that is the ultimate philosophy. If you want to be relevant in business, that is the ultimate philosophy. If you do not know customers' need, and if you want to push whatever you have created, you will end up failing. You just need to understand the customer requirement and fulfill that requirement by your products and services. That's it. And in this, of course, customer is king. If you do not give preference to customer, customers are not going to give preference to you. That is very simple.
So you are working in the field of marketing. So if I say what is marketing? What is marketing?
See, marketing, there is always confusion. What is marketing? What is sales, right? So sales is one step before, marketing is one step before sales.
Yes.
So creating brand awareness creating that pull, reaching out to target audience who can buy your product, prospective buyers I'm talking about, and the kind of messaging you want to go out with, how you want to present your brand, what is your brand persona. So what people think about you when they hear about your brand. So these all things come under the purview of marketing. So when we generate the interest and we pass on that interest to sales team, so converting that interest into the customer is the job of sales. So brand awareness, if I put everything together, creating brand awareness is the role of marketing, and taking benefit of that brand awareness and converting prospective buyers into the actual buyers, that is the role of sales.
Okay, wonderful. So, like one more term is very common nowadays. You also talk about like digital marketing and SEO. So, what is digital marketing and what is SEO?
See, digital marketing is kind of umbrella, so SEO comes within that. So SEO, if I call out, SEO means search engine optimization. Search engines are Google, search engines are Bing, and new search engine is DuckDuckGo. But I think in India, other search engines are irrelevant because more than 97% market share is with Google only. So we can call it, Google marketing, Google free marketing, or organic marketing. So whenever you search anything on Google, so there are 10 results, and there are certain ads as well. So those 10 results are, if you are searching for one keyword, for example, if you are searching for 2 BHK flat in Noida, and you are a builder and you are also selling 2 BHK in Noida, then you would want your website to appear in those 10 results because there is demand. That is why people are searching there. So to get yourself visible at that place, there you need the help of SEO person. So SEO people actually figure out how people are searching for your product, then optimizing your website in such a way that it appears in Google for those search terms. So we call that SEO. And overall digital marketing, performance marketing, paid marketing, which is performance marketing, that also comes into digital marketing. Social media also comes into digital marketing, email marketing, affiliate marketing, and there are so many things within that. So SEO is one aspect of it. And interesting part is I started with SEO.
Yes. So any specific tools you are using for that, or any particular training you got, or any institutes are there who are providing this kind of training?
See, yes, of course, online institutes are there. That is one thing. So if you are very much new into this field, then of course you can do digital marketing foundation course on LinkedIn Learning or Udemy, whichever you like. So you can do those courses, and once you do those courses, then you will get the clarity whether you want to start with SEO, whether you want to start with Facebook marketing or Google marketing, or you want to start with email marketing. So first, having clarity about digital marketing as a whole is very important. Then it is up to the person. Then they can decide where they want to move.
Okay, cool.
So suppose a student who has just completed his class 12, so can they jump into the field of digital marketing or SEO, or any particular education is to be must?
Yes, very much. In fact, I would tell you one thing. In 2019, a 8-year-old kid made $26 million. His name was Ryan Kaji. So what he does is he unpacks, he unpacks, kids items, or kids used to play with toys and all that, and he arranges that. He does all that. He is 8 years old and he is making in millions. So what his students can do, they can start their own YouTube channel. They can create the value out of their videos so people come and see that. Second thing they can do is they can start with affiliate marketing as well. Affiliate is something they can sell products of Amazon or Flipkart, and there are so many other products of their choice. They can sell that, and they can earn affiliate revenue out of that. So opportunity is there. People can earn. They can decide what they want to do. I have given the example, 8-year-old.
Yeah, no doubt.
So do you want to give any suggestion for the newcomers who wants to jump into the field of marketing or digital marketing?
Only suggestion is this is a ever changing field. If one thing is working today, may not work tomorrow. Because if I talk about SEO, whatever we used to do 10 years back is not relevant today. Things have got changed. So if you can keep yourself updated, if you like challenges, then this is the right field. You can students can come in this, and this is the kind of field, marketing is something you spend dollars, and expectation is to that dollars should give you much better returns. So if you like all this, if you can take challenges, and this is the kind of field where you will have most of the challenges, multiple challenges, because you will be also handling big marketing budgets and dollars. So if you love all these things, students can come, and when they come, after that, one suggestion is keep one level up.
Okay.
It is always suggested. If they can keep one level up, they will also have clarity what manager is expecting out of him. This is one. Second is for career growth also. It is something I would recommend.
Wonderful. So viewers, have you seen how marketing field is interesting, how you can make your career in the field of digital marketing and SEO, and it's a vast field. There is no limit of learning. You can learn more as much you can. And in the future episodes, we will call Kapil Dev for the more talks in the field of digital marketing and SEO part. So you can learn more on that, how with the use of latest tools and tricks you can do your digital marketing and all. So you can improve your products, you can sell your products more and more. So thank you, Kapil. Thanks for your coming.
And Saurav, I would also want to add one more thing here. If users want any specific topic within marketing, they can comment, and we can cover those specific pointers. And if they have any question which they want to ask, they can also put that. We can cover that in next talk.
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you, Saurav. Yeah.
Thank you, Kapil.